Well, there each and every day that passes by, there are teams that are really showing huge interest into Mason Greenwood, and guess what? There is another one that's going to show interest, and they've gone ahead to make a bid that has gone ahead obviously result into us naming this video the Mason Greenwood bidding war. That has gone ahead obviously commence into this side of the transfer window. Welcome to the United Matters channel. Hey Muslims, Juma Karim. It's a Friday, and for everyone who's watching in through, smash the like button, comment and share. And if you're only watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. We want to hit 20,000 subscribers, guys, and let's obviously go onto the chase of that mark in here. The Christians, we thank God for the gift of life, and we're here to talk about Mason Greenwood. We've all gone ahead to know that it was Borussia Dortmund, Atletico Madrid, Juventus, Valencia. Now we have another club that has gone ahead to show huge interest into Mason Greenwood, and they've gone ahead to table something onto the table of Manchester United, and wait to see how things are really gonna be panning out into the mix. And guess who has gone ahead obviously gate into the rest, obviously signed Mason Greenwood. We've been told by Sammy Mokbel that Lazio have started talks with Man United for the transfer of Mason Greenwood. Discussions are progressing positively on an initial amount of £30 million, which could be increased depending on performance. Now, Lazio is yet the latest party to show interest in the signature of Mason Greenwood, and I tell you what, they're really doing huge huge. They're really doing what we call the due diligence to obviously see to it that they obviously get the deal of Greenwood done to Italy. Remember, even before he went to the side of Getafe, it was Lazio leading the rest, but it looks like the player chose Getafe over Lazio. But when you look at how he's going to perform down at the side of Getafe, teams are really hugely queuing up for him. I've gone here to show you the list of teams at the beginning of the video: that Juventus, Atletico Madrid, Borussia Dortmund, Juventus, and now Lazio. And it's rumored that there are two other Premier League teams that have gone here to show interest into this deal, and their plan was obviously put in a bid of £30 million plus performance rated add-ons. You understand? And let's wait and see what United went ahead to do next, because Rob Dawson, a correspondent for the club of Manchester United, had something to say about this deal. He said, Lazio and Man United have started talks over a deal for Mason Greenwood. United are hoping to agree a fee around £30 million, although there is an acceptance that it would likely to have to be subsidized with a number of performance-based add-ons. Lazio also face competition from Juventus. You've heard. So Lazio wanted to obviously do the needful and obviously put in that amount of money for the club of Manchester United, but they face competition from Juventus. And lastly, the people coming in from the Times came up and obviously told us that Lazio have submitted a £30 million bid for Mason Greenwood. Manchester United want to get about £40 million, and it's understood Lazio are likely to add performance-rated add-ons to their bid. And if United are really good negotiators of business, I think those add-ons can be hugely achieved by Mason Greenwood because of his character and what he is as a player. I tell you, Mason Greenwood has all what it takes to really score 20 goals a season. Even if they put in that clause, he'll really take it to the next level. And playing the number of games that they want, obviously he's not an injury prone player. Then playing in Europe, obviously, and I think the side of Lazio can really benefit a lot from this player. I think that's why they're really pushing huge to obviously getting him. But a bid is in, and they're waiting to see how Man United are really going to react. But if I'm Manchester United, I cannot really rush, because I know the moment they've gonna hit to put their bid in, other teams are really gonna be coming in through to put in their bids, and this is what United want, because the bidding war is really on. Remember, for Valencia, they're really even below the £30 million bid that the side of Lazio has gone ahead to submit. You understand? Because for them, they put in a bid of £20 million, and Greenwood loves to stay in Spain. I went ahead to obviously give you reason as to why Greenwood wants to stay in Spain, because he hasn't gone ahead to find himself in a position of really living in Italy. Yet, he's learning Spanish. He's used to the situation and the environment down in Spain, and would love to obviously stay in Spain. And that's why he was excited when a team like Valencia came in through to make a bid, but that bid was really babyish, because you are taking in a player who is really going to elevate you, and you can sell him next season for £100 million. I tell you, if Greenwood settles into a team that has pure quality that complement his quality, Greenwood will find himself getting sold close to £100 million. And for any team that is not willing to obviously pay the £40 million that United want, is really joking. They don't know what business is all about. You know, if Rasmus Højlund came all the way from Austria to come in through at Atalanta, played one season, he got bought at £72 million by Man United, then what of a player who has a very huge spotlight on him, and wherever he goes, he puts in a shift that no one will ever come out and really say no to? That is the guy known as Mason Greenwood. So the bidding war is in. Juventus are bidding. Lazio is bidding. Valencia is bidding. If you're Manchester United, this is what you want, because it will even rise from 30, 40 to 50, because a team that shows huge intent into signing this guy will take him. And if I told Mason Greenwood, I would prefer to play for Juventus, because one, they're into the Champions League, and the Champions League is going to be having more games than never before. And in the due course of doing that, you'll understand that Greenwood will obviously take his mark to the next level. And Juventus is having Thiago Motta, one of the managers that he's really new school and can really take him to the next level. You know, he's the manager that has been managing Zexi, who is really one of the priorities to join Manchester United this summer transfer window. So for me, the bidding war is really what I'm really looking at, and I don't know who is really going to win the race, but I believe, unless otherwise a Spanish team comes in through to put in huge amounts of money, I believe Juventus will raise the bar. Juventus will raise the bar because they know the player they are taking in, and how important this player is, and how they might really get him on a cheap, something they might regard as an absolute steal for the side of Mason Greenwood, because there is huge talent in this guy. He has gone ahead, obviously put in a very huge performance at Getafe, and guess what? A lot is really going to be discussed about Mason Greenwood, and it's done and dusted that he's not going to be playing at the club of Manchester United. United will also want to seal this deal of Mason Greenwood before the 30th of June, such that the money is really very much balanced and considered for the financial year of 2023-2024, and those will be registered as pure profit, because this boy is coming in from the academy, and United will register that as full profit to help it really get in other people. So wait and see how that pans out, but this money of Mason Greenwood will help Manchester United to reinforce all its squad, because they'll be getting in what we call pure profit from his sale. And other players that are being looked at for sale is Sancho, Donny van de Beek, Eriksson, Harry Maguire, Lindelof, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Scott McTominay. Those are 7 players that Man United are looking to move on, to say that they're obviously getting some good money out of them. So guys, I call upon for your reactions into the comment section below about the Mason Greenwood bidding war. Juventus in the mix, Lazio in the mix, and Valencia into the mix. Good morning. First video of the day. It has been all about Mason Greenwood, and I'm gonna be really getting back to you in the next 2-3 hours to come as we discuss huge, serious topics about Manchester United and how the transfer window is really shaping up for the club of Manchester United. Are we going to really get in a bid of Zexi Tudhey or Gerard Braithwaite? We wait and see how that really pans out. Bye-bye. Good morning.